Welcome to the demonstration of paper-like notes. So what you have on my screen is my Infinity 2 software that I've connected, and I've gone ahead and connected my machine to my Infinity 2 software through the USB cable. Down in the bottom corner you'll see that the machine is connected where it says serial communication is okay. And now what I'm going to go ahead and do is demonstrate what paper-like notes is, how to start it, and how it works. First, you'll click on paper-like notes. Then you'll go ahead and choose File and New, just like you would a Word document or a CAT software file or any of those things. In the first column, keystrokes, this is what the machine would have sent to your CAT software or would send to the external storage devices on one of your machines. The middle column is notes. This is actually how you wrote the stroke. We'll go ahead and demonstrate that in a minute. In my last video, I talked about how you might have small letters or large letters, light impressions or hard impressions, stacking, etc. And in the final column, we have comments and corrections. This is an area where we can type and add notes, and I'll demonstrate all of that in 1 second. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and write a couple of strokes. So what you'll notice just in the first couple of strokes is that you'll see on the left-hand side, this is what the machine would have seen. In the middle column, you'll see several different sizes of letters. This is only because I've gone ahead and pressed the key, not intending to hit a stroke perfectly, but to go ahead and demonstrate a point. These smaller letters indicate that this may actually be a drag, or it may be a shadow. Maybe you unintentionally added the Z to the equation. So if we go with a bit smaller stroke down here, SKWR, you'll see that this stroke is actually fairly standard. The S is slightly smaller, and the KWR are perfect in size. What this tells us is this stroke was struck very accurately. Well, this stroke wasn't struck quite as accurately. So what I want to go ahead and demonstrate now is what a stack is. In all electronic machines except for the Infinity, we have the ability to discern a stack from a regular stroke. In this case, the computer saw AOEU, but obviously the stroke was written AO, second stroke EU, and the AO was released after the EO is hit. What this leads to is a separation on lines. So the longer that you hold those keys down, the larger the separation may become. The advantage of this system is quite simple. We are the only electronic machine that's able to provide a paper-like experience and a better training platform for moving on. The things that we've done to improve the paper experiences, no longer do you have to haul around paper, ink, that clean up the mess, etc. But we've also gone ahead and made this file ability to be commented. So I can now make comments. I can then save those comments. Or I can go ahead and save this whole file. I can close this file or job and email it to my teacher and or instructor. They in turn can go to their PC. They can reload that job or open it. Once they reload that job, they can come in and make additional comments such as perform finger drill number 1, number 3, and number 5. They can now save that file, close it, and return it to you via email. This is a great system for doing online teaching. A great system for being able to provide feedback when you can't directly interact with the user, and a great system for being able to provide a paper-like experience in an electronic machine. And the Infinity Writers are the only machines in the world that allow this to happen.